Hey guys, Aussie Fifa here, and with this 91 rated Presnel Kimpembe player review. This card was released a while back as part of the League 1 team of the season. It does have an upgraded version that was released as part of the French winning national squad, which I was lucky enough to pack, so if you'd like to see a review of that card and a sort of comparison between the two cards, then just let me know in the comments below. Anyway, this is the team I've played him in, starting with a roller in goal. Debuchy, Kimpembe, Silva and Amavi in defence, Luis Gustavo, Balde João, Pastore and Draxler in midfield, with Mbappe and Mariano in strike. Kimpembe is 6 foot with medium work rates, is left footed and has a 2-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves. Looking at some of his in-game stats, he's got 78 acceleration and sprint speed, 99 short pass, 78 long pass, 82 agility and balance, 84 ball control, 94 interceptions, marking and stand tackle, 96 slide tackle, 91 jumping, and finally 87 strength and aggression. So moving into his in-game clips, I'll start with his positives, the first one being his pace. The 78 stat on his card is very well balanced as he has both 78 acceleration and sprint speed. This is fairly fast for a centre back and it's one of the main reasons why I consider him to be a bit of a cheap beast. His acceleration allows him to be quick off the mark to match an attacker for speed. Combine this with 78 sprint speed, and if the opponent does manage to make it past him, he can catch them up instantly. Next I'll talk about his dribbling, which is decent enough for a centre back. 82 agility allows him to change direction with ease and stops with him feeling too clunky to use like many of the other centre backs in the game. 84 ball control means he can bring in the ball both from passes and loose balls after he or one of your other players makes a tackle. This is a big positive of the card because it prevents you giving the ball away in dangerous situations. It also cancels out his poor dribbling stat, which is 66, isn't ideal but isn't much of an issue if you don't plan on running up the field with him in possession of the ball. Passing on this card is actually really good. If you just looked at the card in terms of face stats, 70 passing looks really average, and at this point, after the release of all these different team of season defenders, it really doesn't stand out at all. However, if you go across to all of his in-game stats, you see that it's massively let down by other stats that don't really matter for a defender. His actual passing ability is actually quite good. 99 short pass is perfect as it's maxed out at the highest you can get on the game. His passing in short yard situations is always accurate, even when he's off balance. In terms of long passing, it's decent enough. It could be a little better, but it's decent enough for ground-based passing and the odd lob pass across the field. Now to the main positive, being his excellent defensive ability. 94 interceptions allows him to jump passes to stop your opponent from breaking in behind the back line. An error saw him miss an interception or get caught out of position from him attempting to attack the ball. His marking seemed decent enough. Sometimes he did allow the attacker a little too much space, however for the most part it was great. His stand tackle was the best part of his defending ability for me. He'd often just put a challenge in on the player even if you don't press the tackle button. He also never got a bad tackle animation, so you don't have to worry about giving away easy free kicks or penalties. I think he only got to use a slide tackle on one occasion because of how good his stand tackle was. However, the challenge he made for the ball was similar to the way Sergio Ramos goes in for the ball, and he tackled it straight out for a throw-in. The final positive was his overall physical ability. 91 jumping makes up for his height and makes him almost unbeatable in the air. Because he is 6 foot, there are attackers in the game that could challenge him in the air. However, his high jumping, he wins almost every header. His stamina is okay. For a player at this point in the game, you would want it to be a little higher. However, I didn't notice it being that much of an issue in games. His strength and aggression combination at 87 is good enough for a defender in this game. Every time I needed to push a player off the ball or shield them away from the ball, Kimpembe was more than capable of doing it against a range of different players. Now on to the negatives, and the first one being his 2-star combo. Although it isn't a massive issue for a centre back, it would be better if his weak foot was at least 3-star, so if it does ever fall to his right foot, he would always send an accurate pass. However, with it being 2-star, you are open to the odd missed pass. The final negative is his ability to block shots, which is highly inconsistent. He made some incredible game-saving blocks on the ball, including shots that already beat my goalkeeper. However, he's also missed what should be an easy block. He sometimes allows shots to go straight past him, which is quite frustrating as any defender should at least be putting in a decent attempt to stop the ball. So overall, I'm going to give 91 Kimpembe a 9.3 out of 10. For 20k this card is a bargain and he plays like some of the most expensive defenders in the game. This combination of pace, defensive ability and overall physical attributes means he has the stats where it counts to do the job in FIFA. He's easy to link in terms of hybrids so you can fit him into a lot of squads, and for the price you struggle to get a better defender. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And to request any future content, please just leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll be sure to reply.